Hello everyone, this is V. Dilip Kumar, Assistant Professor in Department of Computer Science and Engineering, SRK Engineering College, Bhimwar. And in this video, we are discussing about the x.509 certification format. And previously, we are discussing about the different public key certificates. Here, x.509 is a standard certificate format given by the ITUT, which is a standard organization. In this video, the objectives are to learn about x.509 and to learn the usage of hashing and digital signatures and these functionalities in x.509. x.509 x.509 is a framework for provision of authentication services by the x.500 directory to its users. The directory may serve as a repository of public key certificates we already discussed in previous videos. Each certificate contains the public key of a user and is signed with the private key of a trusted certificate authority. In addition to that, x.509 defines alternative authentication protocols based on the use of public key certificates. An x.509 certificate is a digital certificate that uses widely accepted by PKI public key infrastructure standard to verify that a public key belongs to that user or not. A user or computer or service identity containing with the certificate. General application. This x.509 is used at everywhere. Everywhere means in your computer. Also, we are using different certificates to authenticate yourself. As by MIME for emails, for secure emails, multi-purpose emails like videos, audios we are sending, and IP security and SSL by TLS for web security and set secure electronic transaction. These are the applications of these x.509. For example, if you want to see certificates in your Windows computer, then you enter into command prompt. For example, click on run, then type CERT certificate, CERT MGR certificate manager, CERT MGR .msc. Then your system will display the different certificates. In those you have to see about the third-party certificates. There we are using elliptical curve cryptography basis certificate, RSA based certificate. Those are seen in your computer. x.509 public key certificate. The heart of x.509 scheme is the public key certificate associated with each user. These user certificates are assumed to be created by some trusted certification authority and placed in the directory by the certification authority or by the user. The directory server itself is not responsible for the creation of public keys or for the certification function. It merely provides an easily accessible location for users to obtain the certificates. Here the format. First one, the unsigned certificate contains user ID and a public key which is undergoing to the hashing by hash code, generating the hash code, and here the signed certificate finally we are getting this one. After that hash code, it will enter into encrypted by using the public key to form signature. After that, which will concatenate it with the original message. The elements of x.501. The first one is the version. Generally, the version is used to differentiate with the successor of the versions. And next one, for each version we are updating something on the previous predecessor. Serial number. It is an integer value unique within the issuing certification authority that is unambiguously associated with the certificate. Signature algorithm identifier. The algorithm used to sign the certificate together with an associated parameters. Issuer name. x.500 name of a certification authority that created and signed the certificate. Period of validity consists of two dates, the first and last date on which certificate is valid. It gives the validity of the certificate. Then subject name, the name whom this certificate refers to. Subject's public key information, the public key of a subject plus an identifier of algorithm for which this key is to be used, together with associated parameters. Issuer unique identifier, an optional bit string field used to identify uniquely the issuer certification authority in the event of x.500, what is a repository name has been reused for different entities. Subject unique identifier. In subject unique identifier, an optional bit string which identifies the subject in the event x.500, and extensions, a set of one or more extensions fields. Extensions were added in version 3 are discussed. And next one, to signature, covers all other fields of the certificate. It contains the hash code of the other fields encrypted with certification authority's private key, which is shown in the previous algorithm. Here the version, certification serial number, and algorithm, signature algorithm identifier, and period of validity, not before, not after, and subject public key information. Here the parameters and key, and algorithms, parameters, and these are things. And here the version 1. Version 2 contains up to extensions. Any extensions are added here. Then all three versions. Here the strong authentication. In strong authentication we are using three types of authentication. The first one is the one-way authentication. Here A sends T, IA, IDB and signature data, and encrypted of PUB, KAB. And the shared key in between the A and B. These shared key we are using the public key, which was already discussed in the previous sessions. Based on the public key encryption strategy, we are sending the sharing keys. And next one here, the timestamp RA and TA, IDB and signature data, then public key PUB, comma K, KB, and also here B will send the KBA, and here also A will send the KAB and B will send the encrypted KBA. After that, A will send the RB. It gives a three-way authentication. Thank you.